Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7 and today I'm going to be playing F1 2019 at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. This is my career with Ferrari. This is Season 3, Race 21. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now, really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really appreciate my road to 700 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links will be as usual are in the description box down below. Kieran, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Nolan, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. I'm gutted that I forgot about yesterday's FIFA stream. Yeah, I saw you comment on the FIFA stream once it was uploaded. Always this upcoming week, so you'll get a chance. Don't worry about that. Thank you to whoever just liked the stream. I appreciate that. Thank you. As you can, for those of you who are familiar with F1, we're at the final race of this season, as you can see with the season results as well. I've won 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 races out of a possible 20 so far, about to be 21. Not bad. Won the Drivers' Championship and Constructors, and now I'm a two-time Drivers' Champion. As I mentioned before on quite a few occasions in previous episodes, got regulation changes in both powertrain and durability, so this could mix up the field entirely. Mercedes, who are second, could be higher depending on how things go. Rivalries between Sebastian Vettel, my teammate, and Devin Butler. Weather is dry in both qualifying and the race, as you'd expect in Abu Dhabi. Nothing really. Oh, well, there is one thing. R&D in progress. We've got a master cylinder brakes, which is going to be ready for the Australian Grand Prix. Arkitin, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Now, before I click and get into qualifying, unfortunately I've been experiencing a bit of a bug on this game where left-handed turns seem to almost be impossible for me to take. I don't know why, but I don't know whether it's my controller, I don't know whether it's there's a bug in the game, but for some reason taking left-handed turns is pretty difficult. So there may be a stage where I just have to keep on doing flashbacks in order to get it to work again, but that may be a situation that occurs at some point during this live stream, so I do apologize for that, but nothing I can really do about it. Let's get into qualifying.
Here we are at the beautiful Yas Island circuit, where qualifying is about to begin.
So no, I'll answer your comment once this introduction's done.
Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction, and over the course of a lap it's easy to get that balance wrong, and that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now and it never gets any easier.
Okay, you should be able to get into the next qualifying session easily, so try to get a hot lap in early so we can save the tyres.
Okay, as my engineer said, it should be easy to get into qualifying get into the next part of qualifying, but with this bug, at least I'm assuming it's a bug, it might be a bit more difficult than it should otherwise be. Impact, did you see Williams' new car? I have seen it, yes I have. I must admit, it doesn't look very good. I must admit. I'm hoping they change it, to be honest. I'm hoping they change it because that's I think that's the worst looking car I've seen so far in F1. That's the worst looking one. Alright, so that's in this live stream on Twitter, Facebook and Discord, and then we'll go out for our lap. Ricardo's out right now. Just make sure the setup's on that I want. Okay, soft tires, that's good. Okay, and finally Twitter now. There we go. Okay. Did you see Racing Points as well? Racing Point? I haven't seen Racing Points. I'm gonna pull it up now. I haven't seen it. Yeah, it doesn't it's similar to last year's one, except they've got the like a band going through the car. Yeah, that don't look good either. I think the Racing Point and the Williams are the two worst. Alright, let's 10 cars out on track. Let's speed things up a bit. No, my luck, I'll encounter another bug where I'm advancing and somehow the AI achieve a time which is impossible.
All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
Yeah, they are both bad. They are. I think the Red Bull looks pretty much the same as it always has, to be honest. When it comes to the color scheme, the Ferrari, of course, is pretty much the same. It's just a different. They just change the different shades of red. That's about it. Mercedes also similar. Oh, back end stepped on me there. So the top three teams barely changed the way their car looks, but it's really the lower down teams where they like go a bit crazy. Starting to do it again. I seriously do not know what's going on, why left-handed turns are so difficult. Right-handed turns are fine, but left-handed is starting to become pretty difficult. One thing I should have done was reduce the amount of fuel I have on board. Took too much curb on the inside there. So far so good. Where's that? 3 thousandths of a second up. Not too bad so far. DRS is about to be activated. Fast, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. How are you? Have you won the World Championship or Constructors Championship yet? Yes, I won both. I think I won the drivers in the Japanese Grand Prix. Oh, ran a bit wide. That's going to cost me a bit of time. Let's see how we do compared to my teammates. Second sector time now. Still up, only just though. This is going to be quite close, depending on how this final sector goes. You subbed fast. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate your support. Thank you. Getting closer and closer to that 700 mark. Took too much curve there. Not too bad there. Really could have tapped that curve there. Didn't destabilize the car too much. Oh, ran wide. Oh, damn. Yeah, that final sector did me pretty dirty there. Half a second down. That final sector was just not good. Not good at all. Disappointed with that.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 33.2.
Could definitely improve by reducing the amount of fuel I have on board. That could help, but yeah, that final sector was just not good enough. Just not good enough. It should get me through to the next part qualifying this lap, but aside from that, definitely need to improve. That final sector was just not good enough. I did run wide, but 10th place I finished. Fine. So qualifying 1's done. The first 5 cars eliminated in qualifying 1 are Carlos Sainz, Antonio Giovinazzi, Daniel Ricciardo, Lando Norris, and Kimi Raikkonen. Here we go to qualifying 2. For those of you who don't know the rule in F1, the tires you do your fastest lap in qualifying 2 are the tires you start the race with if you get into qualifying 3. Who's the best F1 driver in the world right now? I'd have to say Lewis Hamilton. Is it still Hamilton? Yeah, it has. Yeah, I agree. It is Lewis. I think Verstappen is definitely up there. I think Leclerc's starting to show what he's shown already, what he was made of when he was in the Sauber, and then obviously his first season with Ferrari, which was last season, he did better than his teammate, who's a 4-time world champion. So he's showing that he definitely has potential. I think it's Hamilton is the best, then it's Verstappen, then I think Leclerc in those 3, and then obviously someone can jump in. Bottas, I'm not even including him. He's just a wingman for Hamilton, so I'm not even including him. Vettel, if he can actually make sure his car is facing in the right direction and not spinning every 2 seconds, then he might actually be up there. But those are the top 3 in my opinion. Impact, if Lewis wins the championship this year, then he will equal Schumacher's record. Yeah. Very amazing achievement, Lewis. If he can do,
There's a few cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets busy.
All right, this time I'm gonna make sure I lower the amount of fuel I have on board. There we go. All right, let's drive out this time.
Checks complete. We're ready.
Vettel used to win everything, didn't he, with Red Bull? Yeah. And to tell you the truth, where he's been with Ferrari, not last season though, but the last couple seasons, I think 2018 and 17, Ferrari should have won the World Championship. But it was because of silly mistakes, whether it be by Vettel himself or by the team making silly mistakes, why they didn't win. Because their car was the best car. It clearly was. But they just kept on making silly mistakes. Look at that, it's done it again. I'm clearly turning the analog stick and nothing happened. It just went straight, so I'm not too sure why that is. Oh my days, come on man. Gotta let this car pass me. I don't know what it is with left-hand turns, but for some reason the just doesn't want to turn. Right-handed turns is fine. Left-handed, nope, doesn't want to do it. I'm hoping it doesn't do it now that I'm about to stop my lap. I braked so early. 2 tenths up, but I braked so early there. Not too sure why. I think with this issue I'm having with left-handed turns is making me a bit more cautious. Charles, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. No, I didn't. I've waited so long to activate the aero, sir. Fast in the second sector. Oh, again, it's not allowing me to turn. Oh, this is getting annoying. Final sectors where I had the issue. Let's see if I can actually have a good final sector this time. Didn't go wide this time. There we go.
That's the fastest lap so far. Well done.
I can challenge for pole position, but my goodness. Bit difficult when you don't even trust your own car. Yeah, let's turn to the garage. Let's see. I'm not sure that Lewis will win. We first have to watch how Ferrari and Red Bull perform. It looks pretty good for them. If I remember correctly, last season in testing, Ferrari were the fastest, and yet
our best lap so far is a 1:32.7.
And yet what happened in Australia was an absolute embarrassment on Ferrari's part. So they're gonna have to seriously improve. I think it's consistency Ferrari really need to focus on. They need to make sure that they're competitive at every track. They don't have to be the best, they just have to be competitive. So even if they're not going to get a win, they can get second place. Or if they don't get second place, they get on the podium. They have to be consistent, not going all over the place.
We're top of the speed trap, 217.3 miles per hour.
One of the things that I've noticed, particularly over the past couple of years, is when Mercedes are supposed to win, they win. When Ferrari are supposed to win, they either win or they don't, and Red Bull are the ones who take advantage. So whenever Red Bull win, it's always at the expense of Ferrari rather than at Mercedes. That's something that Ferrari are going to need to improve on.
You're sat slightly higher than expectations. Great job.
I don't really like Hamilton that much anymore, but I would like him to equal Schumacher's record because I used to support him back in his Red Bull days. Okay. Okay. Let's follow some people around while reading these comments. We have to watch Albon. It might that he would take a win very unexpectedly. Okay. It's possible. It's possible. It's very possible. When I watched F1, it was Button and Hamilton with McLaren. Oh my days, that was... What was that? Was that 2013? Maybe 2012. That was time ago, man. Ferrari are bottle jobs. It seems that way, man. It seems that way. They should change it. They should change their logo from the prancing horse to the bottle jobs. But Leclerc will do better this season. Here's the thing. Leclerc could have won more than just the races he did. He won, what was it, Italy, and he won Belgium. He probably should have won Singapore. Though Ferrari made the strategic decision to pit Vettel first, which allowed Vettel to get out ahead, and they were able to get 1-2, which I don't think they would have gotten it any other way. So, for Ferrari, that was a good thing. For Leclerc, maybe not so. Bahrain was his victory, it was his. That was so heartbreaking to see what happened to him during the Bahrain Grand Prix. That should have been his victory. And then I think at Austria, I think as well. Should have been his victory, but Verstappen did his thing. But yeah, ultimately I agree with you, Charles. I think Leclerc's going to be a monster this season. Absolutely. I'm hoping... Here's the thing. I support Ferrari, okay? I've supported Ferrari ever since I started watching F1, which was... I think it was in the year 2000 when Michael Schumacher was driving for them. And... I don't think Ferrari are going to win the World Championship. I just want them to challenge. If they make Hamilton race hard, not every single race, but race hard most of the time, and Lewis Hamilton happens to win and beat them, hey, fine. But I'm tired of them constantly making silly mistakes. I'm tired of Vettel constantly spinning his car for no reason. Like what he did in Bahrain when he was fighting Hamilton, he spun. I think he spun two seasons ago in the United States Grand Prix. He spun at Italy as well. He spun twice, back-to-back same years in the Italian Grand Prix. Ferrari's home race. Made no sense, man. Made absolutely no sense. I'm in second. Okay, good. Made absolutely no sense. I don't know what's going on with him, man, but he needs to improve. I'm happy he won the Singapore Grand Prix, but my goodness, man. Impact, how much do you want to bet that Verstappen will have a engine failure at, I believe that's the Dutch Grand Prix you're saying, right? That would be difficult. That would be difficult. I'm assuming I was going to say Vettel there. I'm assuming Verstappen's going to do pretty well at the Dutch Grand Prix, considering it's his home race. There's going to be a lot of orange supporters with obviously orange coloured shirts and things like that. So that's going to be pretty cool. Just like in Italy, there's just a sea of red. So it's going to be interesting. He spun at Japan as well. Yes, when he was trying to overtake Verstappen, wasn't it? Yes. Yes. My goodness, man. The amount of times he's spun is just ridiculous. I hate Ferrari because it ruined Alonso's career mainly. It ruined his career? Really? How did it ruin his career? Granted, the car wasn't very good quite a lot of the time, but still, because of his amazing driving skills, he was able to get it to where he was actually challenging for the title. And I believe he lost the championship at Abu Dhabi by less than 4 points to Vettel at one point. So I don't see how it ruined his career. If anything, I'd say the move to McLaren before he didn't retire, he just left, was the one that really ruined his career, because I'm assuming he moved to McLaren not because he knew that it would end up like this, but because they were going to continually improve like they are doing right now. But I don't think it ruined his career. The cars were appalling. Cars were appalling when? 2012, yeah. Yep. I can't wait to race in Netherlands and Vietnam. Vietnam one looks crazy. The Vietnam, that long straight it has is just mad. So yeah, I'm excited about the Vietnam one specifically. That one's gonna be crazy. Looks like Lucas Weber's got a Mercedes right in front of him. Gonna get a bit of slipstream. He goes third place. I don't think he improved. I lost almost 4 attempts in the final sector. My God, the final sector is terrible for me, man. I'm a big Alonso fan, and he deserves to win more glory than 2 years. Win more glory? I'm guessing you mean more titles than just 2. Fair enough. When Alonso was racing, there was no doubt about it. Particularly when he was at Ferrari, I had no doubt about it. He was top 3 best drivers in F1. Easy. He has the potential to drag a car that's nowhere near good enough and actually challenge top cars, like what he did with Ferrari and even the McLaren. You would probably go. Hold on. Let me see. You could probably go for a cup of tea and come back, and you would still be on the straight. Yeah, that thing is long. I think when they whoa, 6 attempts down. Wow. I think they saw the Azerbaijan straight and they thought, I want that. But let's extend it a bit longer, because that straight is just unbelievable. It really is. So qualifying 2's done. We've got 5 cars eliminated. It's Nico Hulkenberg, Lance Stroll, Lewis Hamilton, George Russell, and Valtteri Bottas. Imagine in Vietnam, everyone has engine problems. I think gearbox might be an issue. I don't think engine problems. I think gearbox might be an issue, because obviously you're gonna have to put your gear ratios a lot higher than what you would do in every other tracks to get that high top speed, because they're gonna be in 8th gear a lot going around that track, and I think that track's gonna have less than 60 laps easy because of how long it is. So they're gonna have to make sure that their gearbox is pretty good, to the point where they probably have to put in a brand new one, to be honest, because that gearbox, that car, that track is gonna tear it apart. There you go. Alright, let's drive out.
All set. Everyone clear? Car to track.
The Hamilton and Alonso days at McLaren were so toxic. Entertaining though, it was entertaining, particularly when you saw Alonso mess around with Hamilton in the, I think it was qualifying at the Hungarian Grand Prix. That was hilarious, man. That was like, wow, he seriously did that as well. That was, it was entertaining, no doubt about that. No doubt about that. But he didn't really cost Hamilton in 2007. It was Hamilton who cost himself with the mistake in China. That's what really cost him. I really hope that Codemasters, the creators of this game, actually fix whatever this issue is when I'm turning left all the time, because it's getting really annoying. If this continues, I'm gonna have to cancel this series, because I can't keep on racing with this. You can see it with the animation. When I'm turning left, you can see the animation not actually staying with the corner. It's constantly jerking all the time. And you see on the right, it's smooth, whereas on the left, it's constantly going in and in all the time. It's getting quite annoying. Oh, ran a bit wide. Can't afford that. Oh, I did it again. Alright, here we go. Oh, you get the same thing, do you? Okay, at least I know it's not just me then. It's not something wrong with my controller or anything like that. Oh, I turned it way too early. It's actually something wrong with the game itself. That's at least nice to know. Hopefully they fix it soon. Turned it way too early. What is the glitch? I have no idea, to be honest. But it's something to do with just turning left. Turning right's fine, but turning left is just... I don't know whether it's a connection between with my PlayStation and the controller, or whether it's a glitch with the actual game, because you can see with the animation, turning right, it's smooth, it's fine. Turning left, you constantly see the steering wheel jerking all the time, which it shouldn't be doing. Which is obviously, you need to go fast, so that's going to cost me. Claire's going to cook this 1 minute. 33.0. Third sector is where it always costs me, it seems. So much so, I'm actually playing around with how I'm turning with going through left-handed corners. Did I beat him? Oh,
Okay,
my
you're in
days.
the
2
top 10.
temps. 2 temps, okay. I think I can get him. Oh, get out of the way. I think I can get him. I don't think the Abu Dhabi track's too bad, to be honest. I don't think it's too bad. Impact, did you ever watch the 20...
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 33.2.
Okay, brand new set of tires. Alright, so, Impact, did you ever watch the 2005 Indianapolis Grand Prix when only 6 cars were able to race out of 20? Yeah, I did. I watched it. I did. That was an embarrassment. It really was. That was really bad. It was because the Bridgestone tires were exploding.
We're top of the speed trap, 217.5 miles per hour.
I'm guessing that was a joke, Nolan. It's a glitch because I get the same thing in my McLaren career mode. Okay, so it is a glitch. Ay. I'm hoping whenever the new update comes, which should be... I'm hoping this week, that they actually fix this, because it makes the game playable, to be honest. It really does. The Dutch Grand Prix is going to be a nice one because they make a 33-degree bend in the corner, but the cars should be a lot higher because they will kill the floor. Okay. Alright. 4 minutes left to go in the session. Let's make sure. Yep. Got brand new set of tires on.
Slower than we expected. We're losing time somewhere.
Losing time somewhere. I know exactly where we're losing time. Don't think I
When
could
you're
do.
ready, let's go.
Don't think I could do much about it, but let's see. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. We do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Really would appreciate my road to 700 subscribers. Not long to go in the session. My teammate's right behind me. I'm gonna really push it over this lap, see if I can get onto the front row at least. Oh man, why can't my teammate slow down? Instead I have to speed up. Here we go. Didn't have as much ERS as I would have liked to have saved up, to be honest. That turn was not good.
Seconds left in the session.
Gaining time. 2 temps up so far. If I don't get a podium move to McLaren. Three temps up now. Nowhere near good enough, I think, to challenge Weber. fastest in the second sector. 7 tenths up. Just run to the line. What a get, what a get, what a get.
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
Second, okay. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
With qualifying finished,
That was
it's
good.
time to remind ourselves of our top 3. Weber, Campbell and Pierre Gasly. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Okay, I'm happy with that. Though I must admit, 10th place, 1.8 seconds behind. Furthermore, how is Robert Kubica in 10th place? Yeah, it was 1.8 seconds behind. How does that make sense? That makes no sense whatsoever. What a lap, thank you. Thank you very much. Do you also play F1 online? No. I have played F1 online, but that was only because I wanted the helmet that I'm currently wearing. That's it.
Lucas was on fire in qualifying today.
I've always known how good he is, but even I was impressed.
It must be a great feeling to be on the front of the grid with Lucas alongside.
Yeah, it feels like there's nothing I can't achieve with this team on my side. There is no place in this world I'd rather be. Let's go with this one.
Great. Well, that's everything.
I find F1 online to be... I guess the best way I can just describe it is frustrating. You work so hard to get into what position you're in, first, second, third, fourth, wherever it is. And you come across a back marker, and their sole purpose isn't trying to catch up to someone and pass them. No. The sole purpose is to ruin your race. So you're following the rules, you're doing everything, you're making sure you're not cutting corners, you're making sure you're fighting fairly with people, you're giving people enough room. But then there's someone, an idiot, best way I can describe it, who just wants to ruin your race. And I can't be bothered to deal with that, man. I really can't. How is even Kubica at Haas? Well, I believe I was at Haas last season, I think. And so he took over his position. I think it was Grosjean who got let go. How is it even still in F1 on that game? How is... I'm not too sure what you're trying to say there, Fast. How is even still in F1 on that game? Not too sure what you mean there, Fast.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
Yeah, man, I'm always first, and then I either get taken out or lose traction and crash out on the last lap. It always happens, yep. Yep. Not so much the lose traction part for me, but yeah, getting taken out. What more can I say, man? What more can I say? I just can't be bothered with that sort of thing, man. I really can't. Okay, second place. Let's go. Oh, how is he still in F1? Okay. Impact. They made an update where back markers are ghosted when you're near them. It doesn't really work too much, though. It doesn't really work too much. In fact, there's some glitches where you don't even touch someone, yet somehow you get a penalty.
Arab Emirates and Twilight also
out of nowhere.
Formula One season. It's been a
It is just annoying. What safety rating do you have? I have no clue. I have no clue. I really don't.
The drivers will be racing here at the Yas Island circuit through 21
I didn't really pay attention to that.
A lap distance of around 3.4 miles.
Only reason why I played
opportunities to pass
F1 Online is just so I could get the helmet I'm currently wearing. That's it. I saw the helmet, I was like, yeah, I want to get that.
Plenty of speed
and so I just played that. I think it was 4 or 5 races, and I got it. Especially at Belgium, where I'm always in a good position and lose control at Eau Rouge and spin out. Yes, yes, You're preaching, sir. You're preaching. Yes, you're preaching, Nolan. You're preaching, man.
Breathtaking year of F1 action.
Oh my days! In the last game, the amount of times I spun out through a rouge is just ridiculous. To the point where I had to literally slow, I had to literally crawl through a rouge and then go up. I couldn't go through it. Now it's a bit easier on this game, but the previous game, it was impossible.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lucas Weber lines up on pole position, and Campbell completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Gasly.
Whoa, what happened to Leclerc?
Sebastian Vettel.
You see his picture? What happened to Leclerc?
Perez, Albon, Butler,
Albon as well.
Robert Kubica, Hulkenberg,
Devin Butler.
Stroll, Lewis Hamilton, and
Oh
Russell.
my goodness, this game's
Bottas,
this game's falling apart.
Daniel Ricciardo, Norris, and Kimi
Wow.
Raikkonen finishes off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Wow, this game's falling apart. Seriously. Wow.
It's been a long season, but let's try to end it on a high note.
28 laps. Oh boy. Can I last 28 laps, or is the glitch gonna mess me up? Alright, let's go. Formation lap, I've got to do it since I'm on the front row of the grid.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
Roger that. If I can finish on a podium, I'll be happy. Doing it again. Look, I'm turning full. It's not working properly. Jordan, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. What team you thinking of going to? I'm saying with Ferrari, as Nolan just mentioned. I'm saying with Ferrari. Impact, are you happy that China won't be on the calendar this year? I personally hate the track with a passion. I think it's a necessary thing to do, considering what's happening over there in particular. For what I understand, they're trying to figure out a way to put it in later on, but obviously that means more work for the mechanics, so I'm not too sure whether they can actually fit it in. But it's definitely going to be interesting though, to see what they do with it. Happy for a good start. Oh, my days almost hit Weber there. Happy for a good start. Hopefully I can keep second place. Got to allow Weber to go ahead. Trying to be a bit naughty here. Hopefully his tyres are completely dead by the time the game starts. But let's see. As I mentioned before, if the glitch happens to me where I can't turn left, I will be using flashback, even though I normally restrict myself to only 2.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Alright, here we go. Race is about to begin. Watch me lose about 5 places. There's so many things in this game they need to fix. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, so we are racing. Release the clutch nicely, and then I get swamped by one. Leclerc, you're not passing me on the inside. Absolutely not. Quite a few people went wide there. Jordan, the glitch is that I struggle to turn left sometimes for no reason. The game just doesn't want to turn left. So I think it's a bug or a glitch, but for whatever reason, it just doesn't want to turn left. Weber's gone. But I am fastest in a straight line, so that might help me out a bit.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
Oh. So far so good. The glitch hasn't affected me as of yet, but probably happen at some point. 139.8, a second behind. To be expected, really.
Ooh. Sebastian's in for his stop.
What? Already? He had one stop. He must have had an issue. He must have had an issue. Unless he's gone for like a hard tire or something. He's going to the end of the race now. That's very strange, very odd. I'm guessing you're asking there, Nolan, we're a Ferrari, we're second. We're second in the R&D chart. Oh! Second R&D chart behind Williams. Williams have got the best car. Funny, looks like I'm catching in the final sector. Final sector is normally where I do terribly, but somehow I seem to be catching. I'm surprised I didn't hit the curb. Turned in too early there. Like I didn't get a warning. Let's bring everything back up again. I didn't want it to be overtake. There we go. Faster set maybe. Yes, I got it. Good.
Job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
DRS activated. Come on. Just stay within a second. I want that first place, Weber. I want it. Carried so much speed there. So much speed. Normally I carry a bit more speed into that hairpin, but I'm so worried about the glitch that I actually brake a bit earlier. Look how far ahead he got. Damn, man. Nope. Did it again. The glitch wouldn't turn. There was no reason for me to turn out of that. But as you can see with the animation, didn't turn, which is really annoying, man. I'm gonna be watching to see if they actually do. Oh, where I'm wide this time. I'm gonna be watching to see if they do actually add in an update. If they don't, then I might not do F1 live stream on Thursday. Oh, too much speed. Yep. Gotta let him go. At that point, I just let the car go. No way I was braking in time. Then I have to do it all over again.
If you think you can get past, increase ERS deployment to overtake mode.
Starting to get a bit sloppy. Alright, let's put it in high. I had the fastest first and second sectors, but then I just messed it up. Did Weber go wide there? Looked like he did. Looks like I'm a bit closer. How is Weber pulling away from me so much? It's crazy. Well, I'm catching up with him pretty quickly. Oh my goodness, the speed! Okay, slow down. I want... His angle's not very good here. If I can get a good angle here. Yeah, here we go. This should be mine. This should be mine. Come on, go, 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 go. I've got DRS as well. Gonna move over to the inside this time. Switch over to the racing line. Fastest in the second sector by 6/10, is that? I think it was.
Brilliant. Nice move.
There we go. And that all started by the chicane there. I made sure that his line going through the chicane wasn't correct. So then, as we're exiting the chicane, I was able to get on the power earlier than him. Now, though, he's going to get DRS, though. So I definitely have to be careful. Fastest lap, maybe? Or have I lost it in the final sector? Wouldn't be too much of a surprise.
We're approaching
It is the
the pit
fastest lap.
window. You'll be on the mediums.
Mediums? I thought it was soft mediums.
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Don't want him getting slipstream, which is why I moved over instantly to the left. Now he's moving to try and get a bit of my slipstream now.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
Yeah, I'm trying to be smart with my ARS engineer. 3.2 seconds clear of Leclerc. Now it's jumped to 7th now, if I was to pit now. I want to get ahead of that big train. That's the main thing. I can't afford to be stuck in that train, as you can see on the bottom left. So I just want to get ahead of them, which is that a... I think that's a Haas just ahead of them, so I think that's here. So the Toro Rosso is just starting to move away, so it's between these two. And it says 7th place, I come out, so yeah, it looks like I'm in a position where I need to be. Hulkenberg, who's at the head of that queue, is on the medium, so that's why he's pretty slow right now. Maybe starting to catch up a bit. Surprisingly enough, I'm actually saving quite a bit of ERS here. Faber's not letting me get away, that's for sure. Going around that bend, I was able to open up a bit of a gap to him. Oh, ran a bit wide. Uh-oh. Oh, this may compromise me quite a bit now. Yep, he's really close. Yep, he might have me here. Gotta stick to the inside, though. We're gonna have to go on the outside.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over
Ah, he
target.
got me.
Drop down to mix too soon.
Ah, he did get me. My line going into that chicane was not good there. Wasn't very good. Let's go corner again. Oh, being a bit sloppy. Let's get back within a second of him again.
In this lap, push now.
I'm going in this lap, okay. Hey, you've never seen such a fast Williams. That's at least something good that's going on in my career mode, I guess. I'm behind by just a second. Oh my days. Just over a second I'm behind. Uh-oh, Verstappen's in 3rd place. I think he's got Leclerc right behind him though.
Okay, we've got plenty of energy. Switch to overtake and have a go. Okay, we can take you this lap.
Oh, come on.
Pit now. Pit now.
Ooh, back end one just step out me hugely there. Not too sure whether it's the grip or it's this glitch just actually worked. Actually not working. Alright, let's dive into the pits now. See if we can get an undercut. No, let me out! Oh my goodness, man. Red Bull. Oh my, is that Verstappen? Help me up. Oh man. That's not what I needed. Verstappen, are you kidding me?
You only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Back to the mediums. I would have thought we'd be able to go to the softs. Can I get ahead of the racing point? No, I can't. Though I am going to get some DRS though. That might help me a bit. Should be able to pass him here quite easily. Here we go. Are you trying to defend, Stroll? Are you really trying to defend? That's absolutely ridiculous. Stroll tried to defend that. That's really quite ridiculous.
That brings you up a place.
There was absolutely no reason for him to defend there. None. Does it again? Oh, come on, man. Oh, man. Ooh.
Okay, battery's looking good. You can use overtake to get past.
I'm wide, but that's fine. I think Weber is in the pits. Oh, I ran so wide there. Faster than the final sector somehow. Oh, there's Weber! There's Weber! Oh my goodness! No! He got out ahead! Huckelberg, you better get out of the way. I swear down. You better get out of the way. Why are you trying to defend? Huckelberg, you deserve that for trying to defend for no reason. Wait a minute, he's on the soft tyres. Why is he on the soft tyres? What? That is very surprising. He's on the soft tyres. The turning thing did it again. Wouldn't allow me to turn properly. Ah, yeah, I've got another stop as well. He's gonna pull away now that he's survived that. That was my one chance to attack him. Now he's gonna pull away. Is he on driving in front?
You're breaking up. Weber ahead. They're on fresh softs. We think they've got one more stop.
All right. Oh yeah, need to be careful about that. I'm guessing he's gonna have to put on the mediums afterwards. But I really thought that I had soft mediums. That was my strategy. Guess not. Maybe I picked the wrong one. Gonna get DRS again. I'm quite far behind. I need a good exit out of this next chicane here if I want to try to attack him. Not bad, but he's gonna get good acceleration thanks to the soft tires. Oh, we hit! Good try not break him. Forced it. Got him though. Did get him.
Okay, you are currently 2 places above our objective, 2 places ahead of our objective. Good job.
Why, thank you. As long as I can stay with him while he's on these soft tyres, I have a good chance of winning. Fastest lap of the race, not too sure how I did that. 1 minute 36.6. His tyres should wear off pretty quickly. Oh, come on again. I'm just going to stay on the racing line. Gotta take my time. There you go. I went really slowly through that chicane. I wanted to make sure I took my line the way I wanted it. Oh, come on, please turn. If I'm not careful, Verstappen's going to catch up. How many laps to go? I think it's 28 laps. Hold on, let me have 28 laps altogether. And we are on lap 12. Come on, turn for me, man. Let's squeeze him out. There we go. Depending on how this goes, Verstappen could win this race. With me and Weber fighting each other so hard.
Top 10 now. Keep it up. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. We're leading our teammate by 16.6 seconds.
Okay.
Understood. Copy that.
What happened? It's getting crazy now. This game's really going crazy. All of a sudden, everything just stopped and I just couldn't do anything. Wow. This game just... Oh my goodness.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
The radio cut out and all of a sudden the game just wouldn't respond. Seems once you get to season 3 the game just capitulates.
Okay, copy that.
Verstappen's catching up pretty quickly. Not surprising too. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna watch the Man United Chelsea game later on. Yes, I am. Not carry too much speed there. I thought, and I was pulling away from Vettel as well. I just wasted all that.
Is behind you. The gap is less than a second. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:37.7.
1:37.7. I'm 37.1. Here he comes.
Quick tyre update for you. Everything's looking nice and tidy on our end. Let us know if you start to feel any issues.
Watch that. It's like we've been able to peg Verstappen. Make sure he doesn't catch up to us any more than he already has.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the softs.
Much of that. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. Really do appreciate it. If you're enjoying this rather tense live stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Ooh, Really pushing my road to 700 subscribers. Just 24 away from the big 700. Really close. Oh, he's really going to get me this time. Let's put that in overtake. He's really close. Let's move over a bit. Is it going to try a dive? You almost did. Oh yes, pulled away nicely. Let's move that down again. Save everything. He's not going to be able to pass me here. What lap is it? Hold on, I'll check in a minute. .5, we're increasing the gap to Verstappen. That Haas is really far behind. Oh, cut the curb a bit. Lap 17. So 11 laps left to go. Well, am I starting to pull away from Weber a bit here? Certainly, it looks like I am. Oh, his soft tyres going off. 1.1.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
How often is the turning glitch? Every 2 to 3 laps? It's possible. I feel something happening pretty much every single lap, to be honest. It's not like it's a glitch that you could ignore. This is a really bad one. Impact, were you affected by the storm? It looked really bad. I wasn't affected by the storm, but where I live, I could definitely hear it. And it was quite nerve-wracking, to be honest. You could see trees really blowing in the wind, really bad. But nothing where like trees are falling over or anything like that. But I think it's 2 storms, one after the other. So things are getting a bit more volatile as of late. The trampoline blew over. Well, sorry to hear that. Hopefully it wasn't broken, but
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
hey, you might get the undercut on me. Having said that though, I'd rather it be a trampoline than someone actually being blown over, so. Oh, come on. Now what I'm thinking of doing here is going maybe a lap more than I was planning, just so that I'll have less laps to do on the softs, which means more of a chance of them actually lasting to the end of the race. Granted, that will mean Weber could possibly take the lead over me, but then I just have to drive like a madman to try and catch up to him. Weber is on the mediums now. Yeah, I agree, Kieran. Global Woman does need to be dealt with massively. And it's not just one person working to try to reduce it, it's everyone needs to. I'm at 37.4. I expect Weber to set a new fastest lap, to be honest. Verstappen just pitted. Actually, could I go to the end of the race on these tyres? It's only 28. I wonder if I can go to the end of the race on these tyres. Looks like I might be able to be honest. How many laps are
You're
left?
leading the pack. P1, Weber behind. The gap behind us is 20.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Your pit window is open. Pit window is open. There are 10 laps to go.
10 laps. Could I do 10 laps on these tyres? Oh, ran a bit wide. I think I can do, to be honest. And I don't need to pit again. I was on the softs already. Right, let's not go for a pit stop. Let's just see if I can make it. 10 laps.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance.
Sharp, Jeff. I didn't pay attention. Sharp, Jeff.
Got that confirmed.
Impact, how rude. Well, I had to get him to be quiet, man. I really need to concentrate. So, I don't need him telling me we need to pit right now. I'm not going to pit. Got to do a one-stop race. River's just going through the pit straight now. I'm pretty much on the other side of the track. You've made poor Jeff cry. Oh, that's too bad. I'll probably fire him anyway, so... Oh, well. I'll probably fire him. Then you can go cry in the corner. It's the race of drive until puncture. But why are you trying to predict that there's going to be a puncture, Jordan? Why? Why are you going to do this to me for? Drive into a puncture, you know. That's the last thing I want. I don't want a puncture. Still says I'll come out first. That's kind of surprising. He's not taking too much out of me, though. Weber. Not taking as much out of me as I thought it would be. Looks like the Williams isn't doing very well on these mediums. Imagine the puncture on the last lap. No, 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 no. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop trying to jinx me and all that. Stop it, guys. Stop it, please. This is actually good information to know if I end up doing another season. Depending on whether this glitch is fixed or not. Oh, looks like Weber's got more to worry about than just me. Looks like he has to worry about Verstappen, who just posted the fastest lap of the race. Well done to him. Knowing that I can actually do a one-stop and make it work. And be competitive as well. Granted, this car does have quite a bit of updates when it comes to chassis and aerodynamics, so that's probably one of the reasons why I'm able to do this, if I'm able to do this. We're on lap, oh, didn't quite see there, 21. So 7 more laps left to go. Tyres should be in the 30s by now. Glitch hasn't occurred so far, so looks like it's okay. 37 front right. That's a bit worrying. Oh, back end. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Weber might catch me by the end of the race. He might, depending on how slow I have to drive. Come on, Verstappen, catch up to Weber, please. Make it so that you're wasting time fighting each other. 6 laps left to go. Oh, there it is. It happened again. Impact, watch out for Max. He's on a Mad Max charge. Yeah, yeah, definitely have to watch out for that. Yeah, definitely have to watch out for that. I don't want him pulling a Verstappen like what he did in Austria in real life. Don't want that happening. Imagine if the game crashes on the last lap. Why are you trying to jinx me, man? They're coming up with all of these horrifying situations. Stop it, please. If any of those things happen, I'd feel like just stopping my career mode right there and then. Ran a bit wide. 16.4. He took quite a bit out of me. Oh, I'm running wide quite a bit now, though. No point pitting now. I'd be probably behind Verstappen as well now if I pitted now. Surprised these sides have got as much grip as they have, to be honest. Personal best first sector. Okay. I like that. Tyler's still got some grip. I remember one race on my career mode where it was raining in Abu Dhabi. Yeah, that's kind of surprising that it would be raining in Abu Dhabi. Very surprised. Stroll, Lance Stroll, Crickets, 1 minute 35.7. Okay, Lance Stroll, okay. Okay. Not so sure how that happened, but I guess it's true. Miracles do happen. Oh, ran a bit wide. Oh, ran a bit wide. Right now, Weber needs to take about, what, 2 seconds out of me per lap now in order to catch me. Oh, I'm gonna run so wide. .137.4. Happened there again. .3 the gap between him and Verstappen. Whoop. Verstappen wants that second place, looks like. Wants it pretty bad too. I was on inters for half the race. Very surprised you need inters in Abu Dhabi. Teammates in 5th place, I think. Would have liked him to be higher, but this is in the points, I guess. Impact, go to Racing Point and kick out Stroll. Nah. Starting to get a bit. Starting to get a bit sloppy now. Verstappen's right behind Weber as well, right behind him. Could definitely get second here. 38.2. Oh boy. Starting to feel the wear on these tyres a bit. Full race update.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Weber is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 13.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. The pit window is open. Pit window currently open. 4 laps remaining.
4 laps to go. Come on. The new Racing Point is very pink. Yeah, it's very. Yeah, it is, and it's got a white I don't know what it's called, white stripe, white splodge, whatever it's called, right in the middle of the car. Doesn't look very nice. Doesn't look very nice at all. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the Williams don't look too good. The Racing Point and the Williams are the two worst cars, as far as I'm concerned. Now, McLaren looks good with the orange and the blue. The Haas looks good as well. The Ferrari is a Ferrari. I mean, it's red. I like the font that it has for the numbers. Mercedes is a Mercedes, except they add a bit of red for the vent at the top of the car. Looks nice. Red Bull is a Red Bull.
They seem to have an issue.
Oh yes. Oh yes, Weber's got an issue, so I can turn everything down now. Don't have to worry about him chasing me now. Though you might have to watch out for Leclerc, because Verstappen should be able to pass Weber now pretty easily. But Leclerc might be able to get a podium here. Yeah, the Alpha don't look too bad either. With the white and black. Doesn't look too bad. Mr. McLaren, wish McLaren didn't have the grey. It's not bad, to be honest. The predominant colours are the blue and orange, to be honest. So I'm not too bothered about that. Mercedes and Red Bull are boring. Yeah, and the Ferrari you can throw in there. But I guess it's just the font that's different for the Ferrari. .5 went up because I think Verstappen just overtook Weber. And look how close Weber is to Leclerc now. Leclerc's caught right up to him now. Looks like it's only a matter of time. How the mighty have fallen. Just fighting me for the win. And now he's struggling to even stay on the podium. Impact gotta go to football training. Oh, football training, okay. Have a good one. Enjoy. Score a couple goals, skill up a couple people. Hopefully have fun. And thank you for the good luck. Looks like this was a good strategy after all for me. Just do soft and then a medium, and that was it. Only do one pit stop.
You're leading the pack. P1 Verstappen behind. Our gap behind is 13.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Your pit window is open. Pit window is open. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap.
2 laps left. Good. Alright, let's turn that down. I don't need any of this stuff anymore. It did say next lap would be the final lap of the race, didn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'll switch the camera view. Oh, nope. There we go. Using this camera view really does give me even more respect for F1 drivers. I mean, look at this view, man. Just give me the pillar in the way. My goodness. You drive around corners with like free G-force. It's like, damn, man. Can't even see the front nose. Can barely see your tires. I'll be Kevin De Bruyne and get 50 assists. Well done. Good luck with that. 2 seconds down, but I'm not bothered. Quite surprised I was able to win the race considering the glitch, but it seemed to work out quite nicely. As I come around the final corner to win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Let's go.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
Here come our winners now. A thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
I'm hoping there's some driver movements at the end of this, or beginning of next season.
Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
It's got to be Lando Norris, hasn't it? Smooth, confident and assured. I've got no doubt that he and his team are going to be over the moon with his performance today.
So then, Ferrari have now moved...
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. How are you feeling after that win?
MB, how you doing? I feel fantastic. I have to thank the durability, blah blah blah. It was chassis, wasn't it? I'm elated the team are too. They put a lot of work into getting me here. Engine, aero. Did do chassis. It was selected to chassis.
You performed better than last weekend. What changed?
Ah, here we go. Some tweaks to the chassis. There we go.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
No comment.
Appreciate your time.
I'm doing well. How about you? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Got 500 extra resource points.
Nice job this season. You've been performing well, and that's putting us in a strong negotiating position contract-wise. Plus, my 10%'s getting more valuable. So enjoy your break, and keep up the good work next year.
Uh-huh. Negotiate new contract. Let's go. Second driver, are you kidding me? What kind of nonsense is that? First driver, medium, qualifying position, let's go 6th. No, forget that, I want this one. Simultaneous, that can stay off. This I want as free. Barely any more upgrades I need to get anyway, so that's fine. Actually, let's put that as hard.
We're asking for too much here. We need to make some compromises.
Let's do 1.
They didn't like those terms. Let's try again.
Alright, medium.
I'm afraid negotiations have broken down.
What?
And there's nothing more I can do. Luckily, we had the team's original offer to fall back on, so we've agreed to those terms. We'll have another chance to negotiate down the road.
I'm still with Ferrari, but I'm not too happy with this contract. Not happy with it at all. I'm second driver, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 4 weeks. Where are we in this? Whoa, we're way down, my goodness. Okay, looks like we need a bit of speed going on here. Hold on, you can't develop this upgrade because it... okay, fine, fair enough. Get both of the aero. So it's just the powertrain and the durability I'll have to work on. Alright. Next season. Ali, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Let's go. Medium makes it only more. You had to keep it on hard. Oh. I'm pretty sure it lowers it. But then I'm probably sure I have to change something else as well. Oh boy. Alright, regulation changes. Let's see where we are in terms of vehicle performance comparison now with the changes to durability and powertrain.
Alright, welcome back. It's going to be one heck of a season, I think. To be honest, I don't think we've done the best job maintaining our performance through this regulation change, though we're going to be playing a bit of catch-up this year. We're counting on you, but you've got the whole team behind you.
Uh-huh. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at?
I hope you're ready to get another season started. Let's try and improve on last year.
Ooh, a lot of changes. You have to find, yes, go. Okay, okay. What we got here? So, Lucas Weber. Weber is moving to Racing Point, replacing Stroll. Then we've got Lewis Hamilton's moving to Racing Point. That's surprising. Giovinazzi's been let go. Kevin Magnussen has signed with Williams, replacing Weber. Valtteri Bottas has moved from Williams, replacing George Russell. Russell has moved to Haas. Kubica has been let go, fine. Lando Norris is moving to Mercedes. Bottas has been let go. And Daniel Kvyat has signed with Mercedes, replacing Hamilton. Interesting. A lot of things have happened there. A lot of things has happened. Whoa, wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. How are we there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness. Guess I really should have got some other stuff here. How many resource points do I have? Let me quickly change the camera. I have 1,500. Alright, so gonna need to get some of these done. Oh yeah, capacity. Oh yeah, I need to. Oh damn. Gonna need to improve the capacity. Ah, oh, damn it. Alright. That's to be the end of this live stream. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. Really appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links are free as usual. And in the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Hope I see you all again on my next live stream. Laters.